Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. We're still working on trimming our little two bunny dishes and cat dishes, but we're making some really great progress. I think we're like, I don't know, maybe just about done with this one. I can't remember. Oh, I think I just wanted to I put water on it so that it could soak some of the water up a little bit, just because it was getting kind of dry. So let me just kind of wipe down my little banding wheel, and we will finish this one. And then we made some great progress on some of the other ones that we have here too. All right, we just need to do some touch-ups. We have some little trimming bits that got stuck to the back. I'm just kind of fix that up. Just kind of go all the way around here. Okay. I think most of the touch-ups we have to do on the front. Let me see, maybe this one. So all these tiny little bits are just from me trimming, and then they fall down here, and then the dish goes on top of them. That's why I have to I have to make sure the banding wheel is clean every so often. At least once we kind of get to being pretty close to being done, like we are here. But yeah, we're pretty much done with this one. Just a few little touch-ups, I think. We'll do it. What should we chat about today? For anybody that happens to be in the Portland area, Morning Ceramics tomorrow is going to have their yearly summer market. I've mentioned this before, I know it. I think I talked about it yesterday. Pretty much I feel like all the ceramic studios have a market at some point. Maybe it's a holiday market, maybe it's a summer one, a Mother's Day one. Maybe they will do multiple a year. But I think usually they do at least one where their members and possibly staff, generally not people that take classes, but I think they're usually, if they are staff members or they pay to use the studio and have a membership, that's usually who is who has a little booth for the market. So it's kind of a cool way to meet other ceramic people in your area. And they're usually I think most times they're usually pretty new at their craft if they don't have a home studio set up. I literally when I was applying to get a membership, there literally just wasn't space. So I was kind of just I signed up to be on the list, and it had been months and months and months that passed before anything opened up. So that it just kind of forced me to do my home studio setup. I don't want to say I'm I'm not an ultra pro or anything, and I'm too good to have a studio membership. I just literally couldn't get in because obviously you can only have so many members at your studio space wise, and then usually studios have classes going on too, so not all the equipment is always available, the wheels and stuff. I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun. It's kind of fun to have that in your routine, like going to the studio like every few days or something, like actually talking to other people that do ceramics, and like, I don't know, like getting to know like all those people. Like I think there's like a really big like social benefit to doing a studio membership, like if you have like questions and stuff, or maybe you want like some quick feedback about something, like you can ask other people that are in the studio with you. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a really great like social benefit to it. But it can be, I would think it's probably more expensive than just, having your own like home studio setup. I have my setup, and I'm in like a 1-bedroom apartment, and I don't have a separate setup for my work at the moment. I just work in my kitchen. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. It works for me, but obviously everybody has like different life situations. Like if you had kids running around and in your house, like you probably don't want to take up the dining table with all of your ceramics, right? Because you're probably gonna eat there for dinner and breakfast, and like people have different life situations, but currently it's working out for me. It's like fine. Let me see. I want to check out the thickness of the walls that we've got here. Sorry, sometimes I get into like focus mode, and like maybe get off topic. Yeah, so I'm excited to check out the studio, see what they have. They have some great makers there. Some really interesting things. What else? Yeah, I just, I got an email that the rest of my Amazon things have arrived for my little gumball machine. So I think I'm sure gonna work on that like this weekend. I love, like, I don't know, there's something kind of fun about, like putting the little capsules together with the little miniature toys and stuff. We finally finished, like, I just have like random miniature toys that go inside it. And I'm planning on like cutting out some little tiny discounts for people too. So the vending machine, gumball machine thing, it's for like my market booth. Try to like draw people in and like maybe give them a little like coupon discount thing. So definitely going to be working on that. I got some feedback from what my mom thinks, because I feel like the discounts are too, like, a bit high. Maybe. And I don't know. So I got some feedback from her. I think we're going to change up some of the discounts. And then I have tons of new little toys that are going to go into the machine. So I want to get like a good mix of like the new ones, the old ones, like just like get a good mix of those. I think with the new capsules that I'm getting today, I think we'll actually fill the machine. It's about like half full or so, like just a little bit more than half. So I think we'll get like a good mix in there. And it is Jason's like birthday weekend. So we're gonna actually do some fun things this weekend. Maybe go like paddleboarding or something. He has a paddleboard, like a blow up one. We're gonna like take turns using it. If I really like it, I'm gonna go buy one myself too. Like, I've always kind of thought about it, but I've never used a paddleboard before. So like, you know, I think there are definitely places where you can like rent them, but we've just not like, I don't know. We keep talking about it and we just like kept forgetting to even do it. I know there's like a place a bit south from us where we could do that, but I'm excited. I've never gone paddleboarding. I feel like what's not to like, I feel like it would be fun. I really like I think if I was like rich, I would have like a kayak. I like kayaking. That's fun. I don't really know like logistically how that would work. I don't have a car. And Jason's car definitely would not fit a kayak on it. Like, I don't think you could just put that on just anything. But you have to be like 2 kayaks. Like, I don't know. Logistically, I don't know how that would work, but I think that would be fun. I like water sports like that. Is that a sport? I feel like that's like a sport. Yeah. I also love those like inflatable boats. They're like, I don't know, they're probably for kids, because like, what adult like would want to sit in an inflatable boat? Not me. Oh my gosh, the last time we were at the river, some kid literally had one of those and I was so jealous. He was like, we're at the river, but he like tied it to it was like tied to like I don't know, like a log or I don't know, whatever, like a tree stump or whatever coming out of the sand or like whatever. It was like tied down. I was like, that's a good idea. I'm just sitting there like making like summer plans. Like, we should get an inflatable boat and tie it to something and then we could just like sit in it. I know I'm childish. I'm a child at heart. I don't know. It's just like, never had like these things when I was a kid. So now that I am an adult and I have money, it's like, yes, heck yes, I want that. Do I want an easy bake even though I have a fully functioning oven? Heck yes. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I asked for an easy bake and I don't know why my mom always bought me like off-brand things and it was not an easy bake. It was like some off-brand thing and I was like upset that it wasn't on brand. I'm too spoiled. I know it. But I had fun with that. And when I got into like high school, I was like actually doing like quite a bit of baking. I had like some of you guys might know that like some of my trimming tools I use on the stream and stuff are actually like for cake decorating, because I did I had like, I don't want to say it's a business. But like I made I was doing like cake decorating and that stuff in high school, and like once in a while like people would like hire me to make them like a birthday cake or whatever, just like, you know, people from school and stuff. It was not anything like a real business. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff for the weekend. I don't know, I kind of want to go for like a picnic. Take like queso for a picnic, maybe. I don't think I've taken him on a picnic. You know, I think we went for a walk in the stroller. I think I put him in the stroller and we went for a walk. But I think it'd be fun to have like a little picnic. Maybe. We have to do like all the fun things before it's like fall. I feel like we're just about in July. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I've been doing any like summer things. But the weather's been super random. If it's like warm or kind of still like chilly out. Raining. They're definitely like, I don't know, I feel like there's a good chunk of like rainy days in the last like month or so. I don't know. Okay, I think we are pretty good with this. Let me just kind of like clean up these little trimmings. Okay, I feel like that's good enough. I can just kind of like smush some of the rest of these trimmings back into the clay. So I'm just gonna take some water and just apply a bit of pressure and just try to smooth everything out. I want to try to like smooth the trim marks, smooth any of those like little tiny bits of clay, the trimming clay, all of that. Just kind of smooth everything out, really, like the rim. Once I get the top down, we'll move to the sides. Whoops, I just gouged the side of that. Okay. Oh yeah, we did go over the back with some water. The back's like pretty much done, but I think I'll go over it with a little bit more too anyway. Although we already smoothed the back, you do want your piece to be the same, like, what would you say? Like the same kind of like wetness level. So we wouldn't want to just put water on the front. We want the water to be all over the whole thing, because we wouldn't want the back to dry faster than the front. When I go and just like leave it, I just like set it off to the side. Also, I know this looks dirty on the back. Like you can see like, for me holding my tool, like my hands got black and then I was like touching this. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's just going to burn off in the kiln. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I guess I'm not really sure like what exactly it is, but anything like organic is going to just burn off in the kiln. Let me just like smooth this little spot out a little bit more. So like, I've seen people put like, have you seen those like, it's pasta, like dried pasta in the shape of letters and stuff. They'll press that into their piece as kind of like, you know, to like quickly like put words on your piece. And then once it's fired, it just kind of like burns away in the kiln. and then like the pasta's like gone, and then you have like your little stamp of letters. I've seen people do that. Somebody was sharing that because it's really good for like when kids do ceramics. Like if you're like a school teacher, you're the art teacher. That's how they get kids to like actually put their name on things. Apparently, I'm not a school teacher. Okay, we're just about done with this one. Let me see. I think we just need to do some touch-ups, and then we'll be done with this one too. Okay. I think that'd be a fun thing to do, like a fun project, like just putting like random like organic things like into your clay, and then like firing it with that, and like I don't know, see like what kind of like, I don't know, like textures and stuff or whatever you can get. I think that'd be kind of like an interesting little like side project. Okay, I think I just wanted to make some small adjustments to the walls and make sure they are pretty thin. What else is going on? Just watching some videos on like how to improve my Etsy and things. I was watching a video today about like kind of planning for the holiday season. This is generally the time that like people are making things for holiday sales. Like if you have like a small business, like a handmade business, and people are actually like putting things out for Halloween right now. I saw, oh my gosh, it makes me sad, but like, I don't know, I guess I kind of get the business part of it. Like, so like Michael's, the arts and crafts store, I just saw on Instagram that they have like, they're releasing their holiday collection of things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I say holiday? No, I meant like Halloween. They just like released their Halloween collection, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like please don't ruin my summer with Halloween. It's like, I love summer, that it's my favorite season, So if you're gonna be talking about like fall, it makes me sad. Like, no, let me enjoy my summer. Don't be talking about Halloween. Don't be talking about back to school stuff. Like, that makes me so sad. I get it from like a maker's perspective, because Michael's pretty much sells to like artists and makers, people that have like their small businesses. So like you would have to get started on like, I mean it's kind of like maybe getting started late. Like, I think you should be listing the Halloween stuff right now. I think that's what they said in the video. But like, obviously, like, if you're like a handmade business, like, you should be making things ahead of time. Like, maybe like, if you haven't yet, like, go and get your like Halloween supplies so that you can make like, I don't know, whatever Halloween thing you make. So that in a couple months, it's definitely going to be ready. Although some people that are already done making their stuff, it is kind of like suggested to post those now. So if you have like Halloween items, that those should be ready to like post now for people to buy. I can't imagine anybody's ready to buy Halloween right now, but I don't know. It's like, I love Halloween. Halloween is like, it's one of my favorite holidays, and it's like one of the few that I'll actually buy stuff for, like home decor. I buy special, the whatever, like Halloween decorations and stuff. I actually buy those. But I don't know, it still makes me sad because I'm just like, I want summer to stay around forever. I don't want fall. I don't want winter. Like, we've waited so long for summer. Now it's here and you guys are talking about Halloween. And I'm like, no, thank you. But I do like seeing what people have as far as like decorations and stuff. So yeah, I'm watching the video. I didn't finish it because I had to jump into a meeting. What else were they talking about? They weren't just talking about like holiday sales. I think I don't know, they're kind of talking about like how this year's been like very slow in terms of like how many people I think are on Etsy or something at the moment, like buyers. I don't know, it said something like that, and like everybody's saying that the Etsy sales this year, especially for like this past month, have been really bad for a lot of people. I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. They're saying that like let me clean up my little table here. They're saying that like apparently usually sales drop off when kids get out of school. What do kids being in school have to do with the amount of money that you have to buy things? Is it like you're sending your kid to like summer camp and you're like, oh boy, we don't have money for handmade things? Like, is that it? Like, or like, but they didn't say it was specifically like the whole summer. They're really saying like the month of June is when like kids get off school, and that's when like sales drop. I don't know. I don't really, obviously I don't have kids. I'm not there yet. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't really get it. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's like, is it a babysitting thing? Like if you have like younger kids, but they're not like they're not like in daycare though, so you have to like pay somebody to watch them. You know, like have a babysitter. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not really sure. But like if that was the case, I think it would be like the whole summer, not just June for some reason. I don't know. I'm just curious, really. But yeah, they're saying like right now is like it's like the worst time to be like running ads and stuff. I was running ads like just like a bit before like Father's Day, like a few weeks before that, and I had like a good amount. I feel like it was a good amount of like views and stuff, but I didn't get any sales from it. And I don't know. I feel like I could imagine that a lot of people would buy more handmade things for like Mother's Day than Father's Day. 'Cause like, I don't know. What do you buy a dad? I grew up like for most of my life without a dad, so like I don't really get it. I don't really like know like what you buy a dad, other than like the very extremely generic like ideas of like what dads want, like something about golf. You know, like when you walk into like Target, it's like the dad aisle. It's Father's Day is coming, and they have like something about golfing, beer, something about grilling, like grilling apron or something. Or there's like a trophy for some reason that says like #1 dad. I feel like that's yeah, and then something about sports. There's like some thing, like a popcorn bowl or something for like having snacks while you're watching sports. Like, they're so like cliche. But then when it's like Mother's Day, it's like, oh, buy your mom some jewelry, some flowers, like all of these things. Like there are tons of things, like purse, something for her coffee, something for her pets. So there are like a million things for like Mother's Day gifting. And then Father's Day is just like, nobody really knows what to get the dad. Anyway. So if anybody out there is like having trouble with their business right now, I think it's like a lot of people, they're having some lower than usual sales. I don't know. I think people are saying that we're like in a recession. I don't really know that kind of business stuff. I think people would say we're in a recession. I don't really know that kind of thing. I don't like watch the news or anything. But yeah. I mean, heck, like Jason and I went to Taco Bell and it was like $40. Granted, I do buy maybe like 2 things for later, but like $40 for going to Taco Bell, like since when has that been so expensive? Like, but like I know that's expensive. Like for 2 people, you might as well go out to like a food cart. Like what the hell, you know, quality wise. Like I know there are food carts around town that are like $10, like probably between like $10 and $15 for a meal. Like, why are we going to Taco Bell when we could just go to a food cart, get actually like, you know, like a higher quality of food than Taco Bell. Like, why is Taco Bell so much? Like, and it's not even just Taco Bell either, you know, like, it's all of them. Like, McDonald's, too, is, like, I think probably just about the same price. So, I feel like that's where, like, I notice it the most, because I don't really pay as much attention to when I'm buying my groceries. It's like, what else am I gonna do? There's one store that's next to the apartment that I can walk to. I'm not going anywhere else. You know. But like that's the one thing that I've noticed. So I do think people are having a hard time just, you know, buying the basic things. Like, what the heck? What is with the fast food? Like $20 per person for Taco Bell? Like, since when? Like, what the heck? Although I did try their cantina chicken, like, taco. It actually is really good. I mean, it's not, like, the same as, like... It's still fast food, you know, quality. It's not higher than that. But it was actually better than their last chicken. So, I mean, I guess they did make an improvement. So there's that. Let's see. Let's do a bit of a touch-up on the back, but I think mostly we need to work on the front for this one. Let me see. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. And I don't, that's not just here either, like, I mean, Portland is, like, a bit pricey, I think. I mean, nothing close to, like, at least, like, rent-wise and stuff, to, like, something like Boston or New York, but I think it is a bit pricey, I think. That's what I've heard from people. But, I heard on the, like, I don't know. What do I watch? I watched some kind of news thing, but it's on YouTube. And they were saying, like, Taco Bell has been, like, really expensive. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's not just, like, it's not just here. Also, I thought it was interesting. We went to Taco Bell, and they only have 2 kiosks there for ordering. Like, when you go inside, and then there's no, like, you can't order from the counter anymore. They just have, like, 2 signs up that say, like, that you have to order at the kiosk. I think that's interesting. I wonder, like, how many other ones they've rolled that out to. I don't know. I always use the kiosk, but I wonder how that's going. I mean, Taco Bell, like, they kind of, like, are, like, their target market is more, like, younger people, so I think that's why they're doing it, but I wonder if they're having any issues with, like, older people being like, why do you mean I have to use a kiosk? You know? I don't know. But, I mean, like, what fast food place, like, only does that? Like, I think it's interesting. Unless you do the drive-thru, then you're talking to a person, I think. Unless they, like, AI'd the drive-thru, I don't know. Actually, we never go to the drive-thru. Jason has, like, this thing about the drive-thru that he hates about it, so we always have to walk inside. I don't know what his problem is, but he does not like drive-thrus. Anyway, what else is up? I don't know. I feel like I've already said everything. Like, Still watching a lot of Shark Tank. I think they have some like, I think if you are like someone with like a small business, I feel like it is kind of beneficial to watch Shark Tank. Because like they have some really great like points. You know, like if you're a small business, like how are you going to scale that? Like, is this something that you could or would want to scale larger? Just kind of like having that in the back of your mind, like you know, like me, like I make all of my things, but like what, you know, is there like something I could do to make my business like, you know, like is there a way that I could scale what like anything that I'm doing? Like what if I had an assistant? What would my assistant do? I don't know, it's just kind of like good things to like keep in mind. Not that I would ever like like my business would never be on Shark Tank, you know? It's just not that kind of thing, but there could be there are ways that I think you could scale a ceramic business to not just have one person making things, right? Like you can have like slip molds of your designs, and then I watched Shelby share it. She's a I think she would call herself a potter. A potter in, I think she lives in Australia. She lives over there. I don't think she lives in New Zealand. I think it's Australia. But so she is like the artist, you know, like it's all her style. And then she has like, I don't know, like 2 like studio assistants. And I think for the most part, a lot of what she does, I think, is with like slip molds. I don't know a ton about her business, but it seems like the majority. So she like has slip molds, then she decorates them, or she makes her own slip molds of her pieces too. So she will do like the underglazing of them and like the main decoration, but she has like her studio assistants, you know, like mix up clay, mix up glaze, pour molds, clean molds, probably glaze pieces, and like all those kind of things. So I think there is a like are ways that you can like scale even a handmade business. But it's just, I think it's kind of good to like think about that if you ever kind of have dreams of getting any larger than just yourself. Oh, hi, WDMO. Hello. Welcome back to our stream. I'm talking about Shark Tank, and just kind of like, I think it's good to check out if people like have a handmade business. I just feel like there are a lot of like good like business things in it, like business info. I don't know, I love Shark Tank. I'm kind of like, I have like an entrepreneurial like type of drive, so I think it's really cool and interesting how these like everyday people have like a business idea, and then they get like backing by the sharks and they make like millions of dollars. I think that's so cool. So cool. Let me see. I think we'll come back to the backside and work on the front some more. What the heck is going on with this tail section? Let me just fix this up a little. It's a little wonky over here. Let me see. Just kind of divide them a little bit more, I think. Okay. It's kind of hard for me to like reach in there when I have to like, when I'm doing like underglazing and stuff. But I think that'll be good. So yeah, I think we're pretty close to being done with this. I think we just have, I think we could take out maybe a tiny bit more of the weight out, and then just kind of like touch up the sides. Let me see. And then yeah, and then this is like pretty much done. I don't know, maybe I should like hold it so I can see how thick it is. Okay. I'm so excited to have more bunnies like ready to underglaze. I want to definitely, so let's see. We have 2 bunny faces that have been bisqued. So those are ready to be underglazed, and then we're only going to have like these 2 full body bunnies ready. But I think I want to make some more full body ones. I think I'm going to do that off the stream because I know we've been working on these for like so long. I don't know, but I feel like people would get bored if I only worked on like the same thing like all the time. So I would like to add more for our next firing. So maybe I don't know what my timing looks like for this weekend, but I think maybe I'll try to get 2 done for the weekend, like 2 more of these ones. So then we'll have like 4 at least for the firing. I think we need more replicas for the shop. I think that would be good for the shop if we had more of the same things. So like if I had one listing for like a black bunny, but then we had like inventory wise, say that we had like 5 black bunnies and they're all the same, you know, like something like that. I think it would be good for the shop if we had like more things like that. So I know it's not so exciting, but I think it'll be good for the shop. I'm also thinking maybe I should make more turtles, our little turtles that we had. So those were actually, so I would, like in a way, I would say that this bunny dish is 2D because it's just like flat, you know, but the turtles were actually 3D and the shell came off as a lid. And the turtles like were a little container, like the little sandbox ones. I don't know if that is like too close to being like intellectual property. I'm a little like not sure. But it's an idea. If there's something that I wanted to make more of, would maybe be the turtles, because I only had 2 that I launched for the shop and they've already sold out, and I haven't even posted the pictures on Instagram of them. Like I haven't even gotten to that yet, and they've sold from one person. One person bought both of them. So, and I know like when I did the markets, they were really popular. Like people were looking at them like, and they're like drawn to the booth from them. I'm gonna ask my my brother-in-law. He does like he has like I don't know what the heck. He's mostly an engineer, but he also knows like lawyer things. I don't know, something about like, so he can like make patents or something. So I think he can maybe give me some input if it's a little bit too close to being IP. Just a minute. Sumi, no. No. She's on the table. She's not supposed to be on the table. No, can you get off there? Yeah, good girl. Yes. Okay. She's being bad. I literally, just like 1 minute before I started the stream, she's on the table, like trying to see what's there, see if there's any food. I call it scrimging. That's not a word, but I feel it. I don't know. I just feel like it's a good word for that. Like when you're like looking for food, you know, like when you're like hungry and you're just like, you open the fridge and you're like, there's no food in here. And you're like, then you go to the pantry, you open the pantry and you're like, there's no food in here. You know, I call that like scrimging. Except I don't like scrimging. And then like the cat loves it. She'll be like walking around the kitchen, like smelling the floor to see if there's like, I don't know what she thinks is on the floor to eat, because she's a cat. Like, cats aren't supposed to be like eating weird things like dogs. But she just like goes around smelling the kitchen floor for like something. She did eat a potato chip once. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I don't get the whole cat diet thing, because like cats are supposed to be carnivores. Why is she eating potato chips? But then cat food also has like, I don't know. I think cat food has like corn and like stuff in it. I don't think it's like supposed to, but I think it does anyway. I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah. So I don't know what her thing is. One time, oh my god, the things that she's always trying to steal is like pizza and french fries. Cause like, you know, if you have like a pizza box like on the coffee table, oh my gosh, she tries to go on the coffee table so that she can get some pizza. And it's like, what about, like, okay, I guess the pepperonis would be enticing, but sometimes like we'll have things that don't have any meat in it and she's like, heck yeah. Like Jason will be eating like a bean burrito and it's like literally just like bean and cheese and she's like, heck yes, I want the bean burrito. Like, why? Okay, I'm just now realizing that the back legs of the bunny are like at an angle. And then these ones, what the heck happened to this? Like, if the back legs are flat, then the bunny's like doing it. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Should I scrap those? Oh my gosh, that's gonna bother me. I can't believe it took me this long staring at this to like realize that. Okay, we're gonna put this off to the side. I don't know if I want to scrap it because what the heck is going on with the legs? I'm just gonna like put some water on it so it doesn't like dry out. We've got 6 more minutes to the stream. Yeah, and then this one time I was eating like I had burger in my hands and I had like the fries, like, I don't know, I guess like on the couch. And I'm like pretty sure this was Five Guys. So Five Guys doesn't use like any kind of like beef oil, or I don't know, whatever. Not beef oil. Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, there's nothing in it that has, like, it's, like, from a cow. It, like, they have, like, they fry it in, like, peanut oil. And so I had the, like, fries next to me, and she stole a French fry. Like, she grabbed a French fry and then was gonna run away with it. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what about this do you want? Like, you're a cat. Like, it's a potato that was fried in peanut oil. Like, what? It doesn't even smell like meat. Like, why do you want this? Oh, I love Five Guys. I remember my sister brought us there when I was like, I don't know, maybe like middle school aged. And I don't remember particularly caring that much, but now I really like it. Like, I really like it. Yeah, I really like their fries, and their thing is, like, they don't have a freezer or something. Like, the meat is never frozen, so it actually does, like, taste better than just, like, I don't know, like McDonald's burgers or something. I actually really like it now. But yeah, like, what the heck? Like, why is my cat, like, I just had them sitting on the couch because, like, why would I ever think that a cat is going to steal French fries? Like, there's nothing about it that seems enticing for a cat. Like, a dog, yeah, dogs will eat, like, a lot of things. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, so she's always trying to steal pizza, French fries, chips. If I'm eating chips, she doesn't care, but if she finds a chip on the floor, she will eat it. I don't know what her problem is. You know, this one time I was making, like, a poke bowl, and I was using, like, it was cooked shrimp. It was pre-cooked, because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, like, cooking your shrimp, like, why? So it was, like, pre-cooked and everything, and I was, like, cutting it up, and she's over here, like, begging for shrimp, and I was like, it's kind of expensive, but, like, whatever. So I, like, handed it to her, and she's just looking at me, and then I was like, what's your problem? And I'm like, just eat it. So I was like, okay, maybe she doesn't want to take it from my hand. So then I put it in a dish for her, and she looked at it, and she was like, no. And I was like, what is your problem? Like, I literally gave her shrimp, which, I mean, I don't know how close actual, like, how cat food is close to actual, like, tasting like shrimp, but she has had shrimp cat food and treats before, and I give her fresh shrimp, and she is like, excuse you, no. And I'm like, what is your problem? She would rather have, like, potato chips than, like, actual fresh fish. Like, what is your problem? I don't understand. And it just sat there for, like, hours until I felt like maybe it would have gone bad, like, after a few hours. So I just, like, threw it away. But I'm like, come on now. I'm like, I don't understand. So I have to be careful with, like, anything that I have, like, sitting out, because I don't know if she's gonna go and try to eat it and steal it or something. Oh my gosh. You would not believe, she loves eating plants, which, like, you know, lots of cats like eating plants. But she's taken it a step further. I moved my fake plant within her grasp, and she went over there and was chomping on my fake plant. Like, it has multiple chomp marks in it. Like, it wasn't like, oh, she took a bite and it's like, oh, this isn't real. No, she just kept chomping into my fake plant. And I'm like, what is your problem? Why would you do this? You bit into it and then said, heck yeah, and then kept biting into it? Why? Why? Oh my god, my cat is just like, what the heck? I don't know, she's just, she's just really hungry, I guess. She literally has access to food all the time. Like, I'm not like one of those people that like, oh, here's like, I don't know, here's like a quarter cup of food every, like, in the morning and night. Like, I'm not like one of those people. Like, she just has a food bowl. She can eat out of it whenever she wants. She's not starving, and she walks around the house like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. She's like, I'm so hungry. I had to eat this fake plant today because there was nothing else to eat. She's just, yeah, she's so pathetic. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're at time, so I'm just gonna get some water on this one. I'm gonna spray that one with a bit of water. I don't know, maybe I'll do the back, I guess. Okay. All right. So, for anybody watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I jump on for a stream. All the videos are uploaded to YouTube at calieandco. And there you can find the whole live stream playlist. And then, like, I have some other videos on there too. A few ceramic tutorials, some stuff for small handmade businesses. What else do we have? And then just, like, stuff for, like, just, like, generally for, like, all kinds of artists. Yeah, so be sure to follow along on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up, all of that. It is Friday, so I will be streaming again on Monday. Let me see, what else? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, well, thank you so much. It was so nice to see you, was it Dub Demo? Oh my gosh. Like, I was like mug something, no. Yeah, so nice to see you again. And I hope you have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys back on Monday. All right, bye.